Hello and welcome to Bounding Into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding Into Comics, and today we're going to talk about every single redheaded comic book character that has been race swapped for movies or TV. So film studios have made it a habit of race swapping redheaded comic book characters, and we're going to list all of them out for you today. So let's get into it. Number 1, Cyclone. The upcoming Black Adam film featuring The Rock recently announced that Maxine Hunkel, aka Cyclone, who first appeared in Jeff Johns and Dale Eaglesham's Justice Society of America #1, will be played by Quintessa Swindell. Maxine Hunkel is the granddaughter of the original Red Tornado Ma Hunkel and will be recruited into the new Justice Society by Power Girl and Mr. Terrific. She's extremely intelligent with an IQ of 145. She's also a bookworm, having a GPA of 4.0 at Harvard. When she was a child, she was kidnapped by the villain T.O. Morrow and injected with the Red Tornado nanobite technology. While the technology did not affect Maxine right away, it would manifest by the time she was in college and give her significant wind powers. In fact, just one of her sneezes destroyed her grandmother's garage, and she was also able to summon a tornado 500 feet tall. Number 2, Hawkgirl. The CW race swapped Hawkgirl on both Arrow and The Legends of Tomorrow. The character was played by actress Ciara Renee. Hawkgirl's alter ego Shiera Sanders was first introduced back in Flash Comics #1 by Gardner Fox and Dennis Neville. At the time of her introduction, she originally had black hair. However, a new Hawkgirl from the planet of Thanagar would be introduced in The Brave and the Bold #34. This new Hawkgirl was named Shiera Hall and was a Thanagarian police officer like her husband Katar Hall, the new Hawkman. She would have red hair, as you can see. Number 3, Iris West. The CW race swapped Iris West in their Flash series, and the character routinely crosses over throughout their Arrowverse shows. In the CW's version, the character is portrayed by Candace Patton. The character was also expected to get race swapped in Zack Snyder's Justice League, but in the theatrical version, the character was cut. She is expected to show up again in the upcoming Snyder Cut of Justice League. In that version, she will be portrayed by Kiersey Clemens, while Iris West is typically portrayed as a brunette. In her debut appearance in Showcase #4, her hair has an auburn reddish appearance to it. This auburn hue would be showcased throughout much of the DC animated movie universe films and can be seen in the screenshot here from Flashpoint Paradox. Number 4, Jimmy Olsen. CBS race swapped Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen when they cast actor McCad Brooks to play the role in Supergirl. Interestingly, in Olsen's first appearance in Superman #13, he's shown with blonde hair. However, by the debut issue of Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, the character had his now iconic red hair. Number 5, Wally West. Like Iris West, the CW also race swapped Wally West in the Flash and its Arrowverse universe. The character was portrayed by Keenan Lonsdale. When Wally West was first introduced all the way back in the Flash #110, he had his trademark red hair, as you can see. Number 6, Starfire. Starfire was race swapped in DC Universes and now HBO Max's Titans series. The character is currently portrayed by actress Anna Diop. Starfire first appeared in DC Comics Presents #26 and was created by Marv Wolfman and George Perez in 1980 as part of the New Titans. In her first appearance, she has orange skin and flaming red hair, as you can see here. Number 7, Batwoman. Batwoman was most recently race swapped in the CW's Batwoman series. Actress Javicia Leslie will take on the moniker Batwoman as she plays a brand new character named Ryan Wilder. In her first appearance in 52 #11, she has her iconic red hair both as Batwoman and as Kate Kane. It wouldn't be until Detective Comics #854 where they retconned her long red hair into a wig, although even in that issue her hair is still red underneath the wig, as you can see. Number 8, April O'Neil. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character April O'Neil would be race swapped in the 2018 animated series Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She was voiced by Kat Graham. The character originally appeared in the second issue of Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird's Black and White Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. When the comic was reprinted with colors, it showed that April was a white woman with brown hair. While April originally had brown hair, the character has also been depicted with red hair as seen in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series, as well as in other comic book series such as TMNT presents April O'Neil. Number 9, Electro. Electro would be race swapped in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The character would be played by Jamie Foxx. Foxx also claimed he would be playing Electro again in the upcoming Spider-Man 3 movie. In Electro's first appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man number 9, he's shown having dark red hair. Number 10, Commissioner James Gordon. Commissioner James Gordon is getting the race swap treatment in the upcoming Batman film from director Matt Reeves. The character will be played by Jeffrey Wright. Gordon was introduced in the same issue as Batman in Detective Comics number 27. In that issue, he's older and his hair has grayed. However, when Gordon was a young beat cop, and even as his early days as commissioner, he's been shown to have red hair. Number 11, Heimdall. Heimdall was race swapped in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where he was portrayed by actor Idris Elba in a number of the Thor movies, as well as in Avengers Endgame. In Heimdall's original appearance in Marvel Comics' Journey into Mystery, his facial hair and eyebrows were most definitely black, as you can see. However, by Thor number 156, when he confronts the Recorder, his facial hair had most definitely been changed to a red hue. It's more of a red-orangish hue, and then even later he has a darker red hue for his facial hair as well. Number 12, Bo. Bo was race swapped in the recent Netflix animated series She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. The character was voiced by Marcus Scribner. While Bo was originally introduced in the She-Ra animated series from Filmation back in the 80s, the character did appear in a She-Ra comic book series published in the UK. Interestingly, while the character had red hair in the animated series, in the comic, he has black hair. Number 13, Ariel. Ariel from Disney's The Little Mermaid will be race swapped in the upcoming live-action version of the film. The character will be played by Halle Bailey. Now, you might be thinking, why is Ariel on this list? Well, the character has appeared in a number of comics, and even in the graphic novel Ariel and the Seawolf. Dark Horse Comics even published a 3-issue adaptation of the original Disney film. Number 14, Josie. Josie from Josie and the Pussycats was race swapped in the CW's Riverdale series. She was played by actress Ashley Murray. The character first appeared in She's Josie number 1 from Archie Comics. She was created by Frank Doyle and Dan DeCarlo. She had her fiery red hair on the front cover of the issue, as you can see here. Isaac LaFerez was race swapped in Netflix's Castlevania anime series, where the character was voiced by Adetokunbo McCormick. Isaac LaFerez was originally a video game character that appeared in Castlevania Curse of Darkness. He would make the jump to comics in the Castlevania Curse of Darkness manga by Ku Sasakura. Number 16, Ripcord. Ripcord was first race swapped in G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra, where he was played by Marlon Wayans. Not only was he race swapped, but his codename would be just one word, Ripcord. The character would again be race swapped in the animated G.I. Joe Renegades series. Ripcord first debuted in 1984. He would go on to make his first comic debut in Marvel Comics' G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 32, where you can see he has red hair, although not as red as Lady J, who's standing next to him. Number 17, Flash Thompson. Eugene Flash Thompson is race swapped in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in his multiple appearances in Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home. The character is portrayed by Tony Revolori. While Thompson has primarily been depicted as a blonde in more recent comics, the character noticeably had reddish-orange hair in many of his early appearances, including in his first appearance in Amazing Fantasy number 15. And here's another look at his red locks from The Amazing Spider-Man number 2. So that's all we have right now. I'm sure there will be more in the future. Thank you for watching, and if you could, please share this video as far as you possibly can. You've been watching Bounty in the Comics. My name is John Trent. I'll have another video for you tomorrow.